MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Hurricanes and the Cobras. The Cobras find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Don, the man, will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Digging in, Austin Leach. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Austin Leach.
Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
The man is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. King stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. And your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity. 4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Bottom of the 1st, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Stephen Ulrich is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Richard Wise comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Brad Benton as he lifts it in the air to right field. Reader will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4. The third baseman.
Into the box now, Paul Taylor. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
And he's the best in that category on this ball club, guys. He's the guy they look to bring him home.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
To the plate now, Jason McIntosh. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Digging in, King Giles. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Cobras on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Buford Slugger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Bruce Lacey will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Bruce Lacey. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Slugger aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 delivery. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now a drive out to left center field. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now, Turner King, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Sinker, 3-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The third baseman, Franklin Leach.
Standing in, Franklin Leach. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Leach is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Striding into the box, Spencer Reeder, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Edwin Miles. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. It's looked at and the count moves full. To short. And there's one away.
Batting it, the catcher, Pepper King.
Coming to the plate now, Pepper King, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Don Dunham.
Into the box, Don the man. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. King onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Stephen Ulrich.
For the Hurricanes, the pitcher, Stephen Ulrich.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Wise is there, and he has it for the first out. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Digging in, the switch hitter, Austin Leach. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to the right, scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, David King.
Now in the box, David King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Wise is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Riding in once again, Buford Christian. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Buford Christian.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Richard Wise is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0. Breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Brad Benton. Now here it comes. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Paul Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Marcus Rogers. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
And he misses again, 2-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Miles has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now back, the first baseman, Buford. Slugger.
So striding in, Buford Slugger. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Giles will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now back, the shortstop, Bruce Lacey.
Now at the plate, Bruce Lacey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jason McIntosh. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So now to the plate, King. Giles. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. No one out with a runner at second. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Edwin Miles. And he'll take a look at ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here it is. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So coming to the plate, Pepper King. Here's the first pitch to him.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So here now's the pitcher, Don the man, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Leach is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Buford Christian.
Striding in, Buford Christian. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in once again, Richard Wise. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Wise has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Ready with the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We played 4 full. The Cobras are out in front 3-2. Leading off the inning, Turner King, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The second baseman, Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Franklin Leach comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Spencer Reeder, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
After the walk, a quick check on first, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Steven Ulrich is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Right side, flips it behind his back. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Brad Benton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brad Benton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reeder is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Third baseman, number 3. Paul.
Ready now, Paul Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Jason McIntosh.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason McIntosh. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
And he popped him up. over toward the left side of the infield. Leach is there, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Austin Leach. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1 to count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. So digging in now, David King. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
At the plate, Marcus Rogers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Barehanded at his knees. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now batting, the first baseman, Buford Slugger.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Buford Slugger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Wise is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Into the box now, King. Giles, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder, King Giles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Edwin Miles, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. A runner at second, nobody out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pepper King is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The pitcher, John Dunham.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Daniel Gould enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate now, Don the Man, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. 1 there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi is out in front 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bruce Lacey.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this is hit hard to the right side.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Again, another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Turner King is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Franklin Leach is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Spencer Reeder, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Tim Lee will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Nathan Superbone will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. From the stretch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now batting, Austin Leach. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Comes set, the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Cobras lead it 4-2. Martin McKinley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
McKinley.
At the plate, Buford Christian. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is line to left. Rogers is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So striding forward now, Richard Wise. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Brad Benton is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is a check swing, but he clearly went around that time. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full, 3-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 9, Brad Benton.
Ready for another shot now, Brad Benton. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second, reined in. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Brian Bledsoe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, David King, and they'll need him to get something going here.
David King.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Giles ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
The left fielder, number 7, Marcus Rogers.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Rogers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Ball and a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Buford Slugger. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bledsoe rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Benton moving to his left, and that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mississippi is on top 4-2. Gabriel Bell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Taylor.
The third baseman, Paul Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes set with the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Jason McIntosh. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Leach is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder, King Giles.
Stepping up to the plate, King Giles. From the stretch.
No, that's down.
Bell has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gunter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 27.
Stepping in, Bruce Lacey. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to right. Miles is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Turner King.
Stepping in, Turner King. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Franklin Leach. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now at the plate, Spencer Reeder. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set. Here it comes. Two out with the man at first. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
4-2, the final score today. The Cobras took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Don, the man, earns his team-leading 11th win. Gunter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.